let's talk about a limiting belief that most people in the world have, and it's one of the you know how people normally try to impose their beliefs onto you so as to make those beliefs be confirmed inside of them. So like if I tell you no, the earth is flat, and I try to like impose my belief on you that I don't believe that the earth is flat, what the fuck? But imagine it's like if I believe that the earth is flat and I were to come up to you and I were like, yo dude, the earth is flat, and I try to giving you like a bunch of fucking things, just insights, information, and data on why the earth is flat, the only reason that I would be doing that and trying to make you see the world as I see it would be to confirm the way that I see the world. To have another person be like, oh yeah, you're right, this is the way that you see the world. And I think that one of the most limiting beliefs in people nowadays that I just see trying to be imposed on everybody and being imposed effectively on everybody. And it's tried to be like, so many people have come up to me with this, and I have simply rejected it. I didn't for the longest time. I didn't reject it, but I eventually was like, why would I have this belief if it just makes me worse? And the belief is the idea of you shouldn't compare yourself to anybody. Okay, when you're starting, you have to understand that you can't compare yourself to you because you have been losing and being a loser for a solid past of 16 to 20 years. Okay? So like you have been a loser all your life, because if not, you would be like, you would have achieved all the goals that you dream. So you would have become a millionaire, you would have become whatever. You know what I mean? So if you've been being like, because I've been like, oh yeah, it's you versus you. Yeah, of course, sure. But comparing yourself to your past will light a temporary fire under your ass. Temporary. Because you'll look back and you'll be like, oh shit, I've been stupid. Like I haven't worked at all. And you'll work for a solid day or two or a week. And then you'll stop. Why? Because you realize that you, after that week, you have gotten a bit better, a little bit better than a week ago and than 6 years ago, say. Say, like, you have become better than when you remembered you were shit, you know? And that gives you a sense of comfort. That gives you a sense of, okay, I have become better. I can relax now. And that's not the idea. I do not plan to relax at any point in my life, like in terms of becoming better. Because I truly feel that there is no ceiling to whom you can become. Like to whom one can become. There's really realized like there really is no limit. There is no ceiling. So how high you can go, man. So why compare yourself to others? You might be asking yourself, what the fuck? I'm just gonna be like sad, anxious, maybe jealous. So there's two types of comparing yourself to people, I mean. You can either compare yourself to... So take the comparison as a battle. We'll frame it as a battle. So you can either have battles in which you win and battles in which you lose. The battles in which you win are those in which you, for example, you have a friend who, imagine you're an entrepreneur, or you're starting out, you're learning, you're like, or simply trying to become a better person. You're like becoming better, whatever, and you have some friends who are still partying, still doing drugs, still doing whatever. You can compare yourself to your friends at that moment and win. In the sense of, you compare yourself to people who don't even have the same goal alignment as you do. And when you compare yourself to people and you win the battle, the comparison, you become comfortable again, because your environment, the people that you allow to compare yourself to, because this is a heavy factor, is like you just basically just fuck everything up. You become comfortable. Now, when you... I'm gonna eat a nut in front of your face. Now, when you compare yourself to somebody that's out of your reach entirely, and somebody that you will 99.9% of the times you will lose to, that's when you can really start moving forward. Because you can start setting standards. And that's the thing. Nowadays, people have very low standards. So, for example, the standard for people waking up in my university, like the time for when they wake up, is 10 a.m. 10 a.m. as a mean, as a average. That's fucking crazy. So, realize, bro, this is like a classic line, I guess. But everybody wants to be exceptional. Everybody wants to be exceptional. But nobody is willing to be the exception. And that's like, bro. That's like saying you want to fly a plane, but you're not willing to go through being a pilot. Like what it takes to learn how to fly. It's the exact same thing. Or it's like, I have some friends who fucking do this. They're like, oh, I want to drive and I want to have a shit ton of cars. This is not Diego. This is fucking another fucking motherfucking cañada. Oh, I want to have cars and I want to drive and I want to be the best driver ever, but I don't want to go through what it takes to fucking get my driver's license. What? Like, that doesn't make any sense. Doesn't make any sense. So, comparing yourself to people allows you to see the true limits of human, like, endeavors and, like, human acts. And, like, dude, like, you can compare yourself, you can be a fucking lowlife, and you can compare yourself to and you decide to change your life and start comparing yourself to the people around you. I mean, like, okay, 5 out of my 10 friends are heroin addicts and the other 5 are meth addicts. But I'm not addicted to any of those, so I'm good. And you plateau. But if you start comparing your ass to fucking... Imagine you're that person. And you say, what the fuck am I doing here? If Elon Musk can do what he's doing. Imagine you learn a bit about Elon Musk and you just go like, what the hell? That fire that's lit under your ass will persist for as long as you decide and like for as long as you compare yourself to the other people, which will be more or less infinitely. And if you ever like, imagine, I don't know, this drug addict were to compare himself to Elon Musk. And in some fucking way, he surpasses Elon Musk. Go figure. Imagine he does, okay? If after that, if after having nobody else to compare himself to, where he would lose, you know? So like imagine he starts comparing himself to Elon Musk and he starts winning. Like in fucking, like I work more, I'm more successful, I have more money, I have more shit. And it's like, then he would have to go and probably go into history and research shit like Caesar or Alexander the Great or like fucking conquerors of the world. You know? So compare yourself to people. You will progress so much faster. I love you. Godspeed, family.